First question of the day.
Hi Phil, I own and manage a pharmacy and I'd like to ask what your 2 cents are about a pharmacy using social media ads as a sales strategy. Thank you.
I'm assuming it's more of a community pharmacy, probably a butika.
Barangay.
Yeah, somewhere near barangay or probably down the street or well, that's my assumption. What do you think?
I think more than just using social media, putting a business on Google Maps, as in literally putting it on a map.
Yeah, I think that's the greatest idea. Number one is really putting a business or a property on Google Maps. It's the easiest way to find one, especially when you're looking on Google search.
Exactly. A lot of people think that Google Maps is only for directions, but I don't think it is mainly just for that. You can actually search small to medium local businesses using maps, and that's very useful tool for especially for local marketing.
Do you think there's going to be like ads on maps? I think there will be, because as of now, like Waze, if you notice, Waze has implemented like just mini ads. It's like they're, I don't know if you notice when you're driving your Waze to a location, they give you like small time ads for like other companies that you follow or that you search. And I think that's going to be the next thing in having ads. It's not really a social media campaign per se, okay, but at least it's part of digital marketing. Yeah. Well, maybe what I could tell you with social media is if they're trying to boost sales for a boutique at this size, well, it really depends on where it is, where it's located. I think they should get involved in the community. Like they should get involved with their barangay. They should get involved with friends or neighbors around the area. I mean, that would help as long as you if you try to boost an ad within that community, and people actually know you just because of word of mouth. Okay, most probably they will follow. Okay, they will like your page. They will like your boost. Reshare your ads on it, and that's how you're going to get an awareness that you do exist. But another thing, my 2 cents about boosting sales is probably like on rainy season. You know, what is your most sold product? Maybe you need to boost that. Maybe let's say we need to sell like, all right, this is probably not ads for a certain medicine or certain gamot, let's say, but like people would buy either Newsip or buy Jessic or buy vitamin C or buy any of those during the rainy season. So I guess based on what season it is, I think they could start posting several ads about several of their products. You know. And I think it's as simple as just growing the awareness within the community and then expanding it to probably a radius of 1 kilometer, because you never know, people may just be passing by, and if you don't find any Mercury store, they'll probably just drop by and see the latest or see the most closest butika or pharmacy on Google Maps. Yeah, well, I hope that answered her question, and yeah, let's get back to the next one.
Sure.
Hi Phil, I'm Nika, and my question is, what is the impact of social media marketing on business?
Okay, impact of social media marketing on any business. So what was the impact that you got after using social media?
I can answer that actually in a very straightforward sentence. Everybody is online nowadays. Everybody is on Facebook. Everybody is on Instagram.
Exactly.
Everybody is on Twitter. There's a very reason why people actually do it now, because everybody is on it.
Yeah, for the mere fact, like on my way to work, I mean, I'll just be on Facebook all the time. Right? What about you? I mean, sometimes I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and if I get bored, I get on YouTube.
Well, I'll be honest with you. My girlfriend and I argue because I spend a lot of time using it on social media.
I know a lot of friends like
right?
that.
And I can't put down my phone. Really, can you blame me? There's a lot of stuff that is actually interesting online, and I'm the demographic of social media marketing. That answers your question very easily.
Yeah, apparently it's if she's looking for, if she's looking for a certain answer as what's the impact, it's not really on why use social media. It's probably who is on social media, and apparently it's everyone.
Exactly.
Right? So I guess, yeah, that basically answers her question. Well, hopefully, if that is, but if not, let us know. So yeah, let's jump to the next one.
Hi, I'm Daisy. I own a Tapsilugan and I'm just wondering if I still need to use social media for exposure.
Okay, she's got a Tapsilugan, all right? What do you think? You think a Tapsilugan needs social media? You think it's something they need?
If, like other small businesses, you're actually intimidated by social media or overwhelmed by it, you don't have to actually start that big immediately. The important part is actually, one, to build content, make sure you are out there, your information is available. And second is, it's all about building a relationship. Okay, putting your name out there and making sure that that you're accessible to everyone. Okay. In terms of content, I think start small, just posting pictures.
Yeah, I think pictures of like each food on the menu works, right? It's like, like one of my favorites, like corn silong. Like I love corned beef and eggs and that, exactly. Right? So if did post a really like appealing picture that would really drive me hungry, man, I'd go to right away and start ordering. Yeah.
and there's something that I remember. In terms of food, me as a foodie, if I like something, I will tell people about it. I will actually post about it.
Yeah, your food gotta be good. I mean, it has to be delicious. Dapat masarap siya. Kasi kung hindi sa masarap, kumbaga, ano lang siya, a regular type of tapsilugan. So you gotta have a twist. I think a great example is what's that place called? The one we used to eat in Mandaluyong.
Jesus. Is that it?
Oh no, that's the one in Marikina. No, we're talking about this tapsilugan in
Canto Freestyle.
Yeah, Canto Freestyle.
Yes,
Yeah.
Canto Freestyle.
Man, I can't believe that place. Okay. I mean, it's a tapsilugan place, but you could order pancakes for God's sake. You got mixed berries, you got chocolate and champorado and all that. I mean, because of that, okay, I think they were able to expand to different cities like Marikina. They got one in Timog, they got one where else?
You're right. I actually learned Canto Freestyle only through Facebook, through a post. Them being there, I think when they started, actually, it's just a Facebook profile. And someone just tagged it. Just imagine if they didn't tag it, if they didn't create an account on Facebook, it would be harder for audience like myself to actually look for it. I will ask that person, where's the address? How can I locate this? Unlike if their profile is already available, I'll just click on the About page. That's it. It's the information right there.
I think the time that you sent me their profile page, I really, really wanted to have those pancakes. Yeah, I mean, there you go. I mean, small, big, if you're just starting out, I think social media is really a big part. I mean, even though if you're already got a huge following offline, okay, I think having it on Facebook at least would attract more of your customers from different cities, different areas. So, yep, there you go. You want to add anything to it, or?
That's actually very, very perfect. I remember the internship in which they were actually pitching to this owner of a pizza shop. They informed him, we're not actually forcing you to actually branch out, because the guy is actually very hesitant to branch out. Rather, they were just informing him that put it out there so that people can find you.
Hi Phil, my name is Arvel and I own an Instagram shop. I was just wondering what else is out there for me in social media. Thanks!
Okay, Instagram shop. I wonder what kind of shop it is. I'm assuming they're selling clothes. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, clothes. So yeah, a lot of entrepreneurs or even teenagers are selling clothes online. You know, I've seen all these like products coming in from Bangkok. Not only Bangkok, but even China and all that. And they're great products. And a lot of them, you know, these millennials, they utilize Instagram for selling their products online. Well, it could be a lot of them are clothes, a lot of them are makeup and stuff. And yeah, it's quite exciting because they do have some large following. And yeah, but do you think Instagram alone is enough to actually, you know, expose what they're selling? Do you think that's the right kind of strategy? Well, to me, I see for them it's quite effective, right? But what do you think? What do you think their next level is? The next step is?
The way I see it is also maximizing social media in general, and that includes one, Pinterest.
Yep.
A lot of people is actually now on Pinterest, and it's categorized actually. So if you're into a specific category, say fashion, there's a certain following for it,
Yeah.
and that's already a market. Another thing is also Facebook. A lot of word of mouth recommendations actually come from Facebook, especially here in the Philippines. And a good example of its success is actually Kim Store, if you're familiar with it.
Yeah. They've gotten big since the day that they started. I remember this was a few years back. I think it was in 2009 or 2010. They were a small, I mean, they didn't even have a Facebook page. They had only like a Facebook profile, right? And they've grew to like organically to 2 million followers. I mean, they started on Facebook alone. They didn't have an Instagram or anything else. But what I've noticed is that they've grown so much that they had their own website. They started utilizing other social platforms. It was Instagram. The next one was their Instagram. And if you notice, their posts on Instagram and Facebook, it's quite different. Okay, because we know that there's a certain niche market on Instagram that they cater to, but nevertheless, it's the same content, right? Just presented in a different way. Now, because they sell gadgets, right? Clothes is a different story. Pinterest is great because it's categorized. A lot of Filipinos are actually getting on Pinterest. People just don't tend to realize that. And I think, or rather I know, that utilizing every social media out there, not only Instagram, you could use Facebook, even tweet about your new products, your new arrivals. And I think this is the underdog of social media. Okay, I think Google Plus is not strongly utilized, and I think they should, because a lot of content going through Google Plus these days are actually mapped on Google search engine. So I think people need to tend to actually realize that how important it is to have it on Google Plus as well, right? And I think as a form of a store on Instagram, if you're selling clothes, if you're selling mugs, you're selling cell phones, tech gadgets, or anything else, I think they should start utilizing as well as on Facebook Shop, because that feature is already on there. And I mean, they're still developing it into a more successful platform. I don't think it's going to beat Shopify anytime soon, but I think it's there, and I think having the network around it is really important. So next you need to consider about is upgrading or trying to utilize more than Instagram. You already have a following with Instagram. All you need to do is just create more followings on other social platforms, and that way you'd result in more sales, bigger network, and bigger exposure.
I agree.
Okay, so hope that answers your question. So